I'm Tracy Baxter with today's Record Newswatch. More troubles for Monticello Mayor Gordon Jenkins. Mayor Jenkins was arrested for driving while intoxicated, refusing a chemical test, obstructing governmental administration, and criminal mischief following an incident in the village Saturday night. According to police, Jenkins was initially pulled over and charged with speeding and failure to keep right. The ensuing investigation led to the additional charges, including the criminal mischief count, when Jenkins allegedly damaged a police wall clock after being brought into the station. Jenkins pleaded not guilty to the charges at his arraignment. He is due to appear in Monticello Village Court on Friday. Village trustee Carmen Rue, who's long been at odds with the mayor, has called for his resignation or his firing. In 2011, Jenkins pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor charge of selling knockoff sneakers and DVDs from his Monticello store, and Jenkins is accused of injuring a police officer during an altercation last year. That case is still pending. Jenkins' attorney Michael Sussman was meeting with his client this afternoon and was expected to offer a statement later today. Look for that here at Record Online. In Orange County, a Washingtonville man is facing drunk driving charges after he crashed his car into a fire truck Saturday. Police say 68-year-old John Cavallari Sr. had pulled his vehicle over to allow a fire truck to pass, but then turned into the road, hitting the fire truck in its side. The truck and the firemen aboard were en route to a brush fire call in New Windsor. Nobody was injured. Police say Cavallari was charged with felony DWI because of 3 prior convictions for alcohol-related offenses. Jury selection began this morning in Ulster County Court for the felony manslaughter trial of Gerald Babcock, the 39-year-old resident of Denning, who was charged with a fatal beating of his girlfriend back in March. 37-year-old Jamie Lynn Bleakley died of her injuries at Westchester Medical Center a day after the brutal beating. Family members say Bleakley had been out of work since 2003 when she was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, and they say Babcock abused her and exploited her medical condition. At the time of his arraignment, Babcock's attorney described his client as a man with a history of mental health issues. How bad was Typhoon Haiyan? Well, the weather catastrophe that devastated the Philippines has been described as a storm that hit with a combined force of Hurricane Katrina and Superstorm Sandy. Now half a world away, instructors at Mount St. Mary College, who have ties to the storm-ravaged country, have been working to collect financial donations in and around the Newburgh campus. News of the death and destruction hit hard for Dr. Priscilla Sagar, a native of the Philippines and professor of nursing at the Mount. She's using her ties to the Philippine Nurses Association to help coordinate relief efforts in our area.
For a couple of days, I really wasn't able to do much. I was trying to contact my family. They are on cell phones in the Philippines, and when the towers are gone, then communication is quite delayed. After I heard from them, then I started my efforts at helping. It was very tempting to just say, let me find a medical mission and go. But then I realized I have networks. I belong to a lot of organizations here, and I really could be helping more while I'm here.
The Director of International Programs at Mount St. Mary College, Emily Marmo, has also been rallying support within the college community, using personal contact now in the Philippines to help connect students and staff to the people in several devastated communities.
I actually have a friend whose fiance and entire extended family lives on Macloban Island, which is one of the islands that's been hardest hit by the typhoon. He just got there last night, so I've actually lost contact with him for the next couple of days until he gets himself a phone and gets himself back on the grid, because obviously there's no electricity, etc. And what we're going to be doing now is going to be fundraising directly for a group of families on that island, and that way 100% of those donations can be used directly by families who need it. Plus we can get more immediate updates. We'll be able to see, who's getting what, how our money is being used, and I'm hoping maybe that the campus can even see then, what their direct service has done as they watch things evolve and they watch that change.
For those of you looking to help, checks made payable to the Philippine Nurses Association of America can be mailed in care of Treasurer Jeanette Lavello at this address: 20 Woodcliff Road, Holbrook, Massachusetts, 02343. Complaints from residents about possible drug selling at a private residence at number 18 Buckingham Drive led to a weekend raid by town of Newburgh police that resulted in the arrest of 12 people, including 3 residents of the home, identified as 21-year-old Kimberly Ortega, 25-year-old Frank Dela Cruz, and 19-year-old Mario Salazar. Among the others rounded up, a 15-year-old from the hamlet of Wallkill. Monticello police got the word over the weekend. A man was reportedly selling bootleg movie DVDs while on Broadway in the village. When police stopped his vehicle, they discovered 128 counterfeit DVDs with a retail value of more than $1,000. 57-year-old Ying Kuang Yang of Monticello was arrested on a felony trademark counterfeiting charge. He was released on bail pending a village court appearance on Friday. And a military burial conducted today at the Sullivan County Veterans Cemetery in Liberty for Stephen Gagnon, a Monticello native and Marine Corps member who died earlier this month in a motor vehicle accident in San Diego, California. Gagnon joined the Marines after graduating from Monticello High School. Gagnon was serving in San Diego following earlier Marine Corps overseas duty in Japan. Those who knew him well called him True Blue to his family and friends. Gagnon was 24 years old. Sun glare will be the dominant weather issue for the next couple of days. Tuesday will be sunny but chilly, with temperatures topping out in the 45 to 50 degree range. More sunshine in the forecast for Wednesday with the highs in the upper 40s. You'll get your day off to a good start with the news and information you will find in the Times-Herald Record. And breaking news is just a click away right here at Record Online. For Record Newswatch, I'm Tracy Baxter.